Dude, there's just nothing better than just being a local comedian is one of the most rewarding things.
Oh, okay. I could have just held it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
no, you do enough.
By all means.
You do enough.
Yeah, sit back and relax.
Long day.
Yeah, long day. You relax. We'll take care of this.
I do. I could take a nap right now if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, dude, you do you, man. You hang out.
Yeah, hang out.
You're kind of damp. That's fine.
Yeah, that's a lot of pussy juice.
You're damp.
Yeah, you are sparkling in this light.
Let him go.
Don't put a black light over this guy.
Fantastic.
In the words,
Pickle just crawled out of a
Freddie
pussy.
Mercury, don't stop me now.
He went through that door when me and Dom weren't looking, and he just crawled out of a pussy.
That's how I do. I don't know if you're familiar with me, but
I'm learning.
Let's get to biz, guys.
Let's talk biz.
what
This is the
kind of
working
It's a
aliens?
biz pod.
This is a working man's podcast.
Okay, hey.
I'm Dom. Pickle.
Brett. You want to say your name?
I'm fucking here, dude. God damn it. Don't stick this thing in my face. What do I look like? A
You look like a
whore?
guy who has something to say. Be an artist. Cook, Pickle.
We're talking about aliens today.
Just because I'm listening, don't fucking take advantage.
Because you're glistening means everything. Glistening is the whole thing. That's the name of the pod. Glistening.
All right, glisten here, you fucking asshole.
Pickle glistening.
We're talking about
Pickle is
aliens.
glistening in this
Dude,
pod. I'm going to write up a news article.
He's trying to avoid it because of the government secrets, dude.
Yeah, he's seen them. He's seen the Atlanteans.
I think Brett has
On
seen
sonar.
aliens and he's not telling us.
I know some secrets.
Who knows
I know
what
some
sonar
stuff.
is?
I've seen some stuff.
Dude, you're fucking.
I've seen some stuff.
Wow, dude.
I
The
thought
FBI's
sonar
watching.
was whenever somebody does a sick grind. Sonar.
I don't get that reference.
That's actually the Navy coined that reference. Like someone did like a real cool turn, like over a wave.
Yeah.
And that was like back in like that was Columbus actually. Christopher Columbus.
He tried.
Christopher Columbus coined the term sonar.
Christopher Columbus. He was a
How do you
trier.
talk?
He was a doer. I recall.
He was a trier. I
Where
don't
was
know
he
what
from?
He was Italian, but Spain paid for him to come over.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, go figure that shit out
Yeah.
by yourself." They probably
Like,
hated
no,
that guy.
he was like Italy, no will pay you me, and then Spain was like,
How much, dude? You gotta
"Easy."
have
Yeah,
a lot
like,
of charisma to go to a foreign land where they've never seen anything like you. To win them over.
Yo, what if I just kept going that way, dude? What if I just went that way, dog?
Like-
What do you think?
You had no way to communicate with these people. You just met them and you're just like, hey,
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be like
I'm
going
here
to
for
Canada.
check it out. You know, I got the good stuff.
I feel like he like pissed off the people who were in charge of telling the sailors where to go.
Yeah,
Like everybody's going the other way. Like, all right, Chris, fuck you, go that way, or
What
be
a wild,
hanged.
what a
You know?
wild guy too. He literally was just like, you know what? I'm tired of Europe. I'm going to do something new. I'm
Yeah,
going to live out a Disney movie.
Do you think he just murdered people when he got here? Is that what he did? I have no idea.
So actually, what happened was that
He
he
befriended
knew.
people?
So he knew how the moon works because he has like all the, like he was a sailor, you know, like he knew
Yeah.
how like the stars work. So when he showed up, he went to the native people and was like, "Hey, I'm a god,
How does-
and if you don't help me out, you're gonna lose your like your moon's gonna disappear."
How's he communicating with them? He doesn't know their language.
He has he was figuring it out as it goes, but like that's what he
What?
portrayed.
yeah. Google AI.
Forgive
Yeah,
it.
he just drew pictures in the sand
Of what?
of the moon disappearing and then coming back red. Yeah, dude.
And they're like, "I'm God."
And they're like, no way. And then he left,
What?
and then the moon disappeared and turned red, and then they became his slaves pretty much.
How did he make the sand red? He like
No, the
cut his
moon.
hand? No, I'm
doesn't
saying,
pick what you're thinking about it too much, but this is
I
what he
was like,
did.
how did they have red back then?
They
It's probably
ex-
just
he-
killed
he
something and just
explained
poured
it.
in it.
And that's what he did, and that's how he took over the island of Hispaniola, pretty much.
You don't think they had bow and arrows pointed at him when he got there?
Yeah, but he said he was a god, and he had like shiny armor.
You can't just go up to people you don't know how to talk to and say, I'm a god.
Well, Pickle, maybe if there were more people like you, you know, the Spanish would have conquered most of South America.
Great point.
You know what I mean?
It's a great point.
You know how to
Hernan Cortez would have not gone past you, Pickle.
every single person you
He
come
would have
across. You have a way to tell them I'm a god.
Oh, 100%, dude. You can figure it out. I'm pretty. You could definitely figure out how to tell people that you're a god.
I'm worried that I could tell
Look at how
them
you
that I'm
glisten.
hungry and not a threat. That's what worries me.
Yeah.
If you were in this light and tried to convince me you were a god,
What, the glistening?
The glistening. I'm just saying, I might listen.
He's like a vampire.
It's gonna take. You're gonna have
He's a
to pay me.
vampire Twilight reference.
It's still glisten. It didn't fade away yet. It's supposed to dry off. I don't know.
I never watched those Twilight movies.
Neither have I.
Yeah, we don't have.
I always
to
thought
get
I
that
just
was
know.
gay.
I know there's an Astro van. There's a green Astro van like mine that gets destroyed by one of the vampires.
Yeah, and you were like,
Yeah.
you got a green Astro van, and you were like, it's not the movie
I was
for
like,
me.
dude, this movie's cool. Never watched it.
Yeah,
Refused to do it with my girlfriend. Refused. Hell no. Might buy her the Lego set, but I'm not watching the movie.
that's the ultimate
Hard
compromise.
hard line right there. Okay.
That's hard for her to argue.
But back when we were talking about outside, when we were looking at that light that was flashing on and off and driving us crazy,
The Atlantean.
I think octopuses have a society underneath the ocean, and we just haven't found it because we're friends with them already, and they're a secret.
That could be cool. That could be like, what kind of society thing? Could you tell them you were a
I
god?
think it'd be cool.
I could definitely tell the octopuses that I'm a god.
No way, because you can't talk underwater.
Oh no, dude! I would definitely get a whiteboard.
Mermaids,
I would
man.
bring a whiteboard down there with me.
It's fucking mermaids.
Draw the moon?
You go between.
They don't have a moon down there.
Like, hey, how's it going? You got any air for me down here? That'd be nice.
And jellyfish are just like, can they talk?
You don't even know, dude. You
Oh,
don't even
dude.
know.
If they seduce you, get some octopussy.
You'd fall for that.
Why not? What?
You'd fall for
If
that.
it was like a full society, like what Jar Jar Binks had,
So you're into bestiality, but only when it's like with a higher being.
yeah, if they're educated, you know what I mean, and organized and such.
Xeno scum.
He doesn't want to have no dumbass.
He's
kids,
into
so.
those Xeno scum, dude.
You have to be
He
ready
wants his
because
kids to go to college.
the Galactic Council is supposed to make their appearance this year. You know what I mean? So,
That'd be cool, dude. I feel like you would definitely. You never found love here yet,
you'd be a
dude.
great representative.
That's a rom-com right there.
That's
For-
a rom-com.
I'm a terrific
We just
representative.
gotta cut
for
this.
what we got going.
We just gotta move the
dude,
idea.
We just got a movie idea. Pickle,
we edit this part
Pickle
out?
falls in love with an alien. and
While I'm
it's, Adam's-
listening, I
in
have to
the-
be listening.
Yeah. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, dude. I feel like you definitely like. Would you date an alien, Pickle?
Yeah, what? If they were like smart enough to
Like
have
if-
a conversation with them,
I don't think it would be his choice, man.
you know, we could play Monopoly and
I
whatnot.
play disc golf.
Play disc golf. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. If
What
they
if it
were
was a
like a
bug
big fan
alien?
of comedy,
What if it was a bug alien?
I can make alien comedy, dude. No problem.
Oh, dude, you'd kill in an alien room, dude.
All right.
I agree with
Kill an
that.
alien room, dude.
I agree with that.
yeah.
Horny small man, yes.
Yeah.
Here's my impression of a human being.
Just show my do a Hank Hill impersonation.
Yeah.
They definitely know who that is.
Aliens are just like, nice. Aliens are just bros.
Like, what?
I heard the Martians and the Kreplars are fighting. Biggest crazy part for that was finding out those are two different places.
Such a funny fucking. Oh man,
They didn't like it tonight when I did that joke.
I'd be so pissed if
The
it's only bug
impersonation?
aliens.
Any of them.
Would you
The Hank Hill one got a little bit of a laugh.
I don't think so, really. But
I mean, it was mostly from me
Oh,
because that
yeah.
shit kills me every single time you fucking say it.
thanks, man.
Yeah.
I worked on that. You know.
Me and my girl were having that conversation a little while ago, and it's like it's cool to like know like the local comics, like their big bits. You know what I mean? Like I love that like
The
like
finishers.
Ali with the fucking radical Muslim joke.
Oh,
That shit gets
yeah.
me every single time.
that's
can't be-
amazing.
Like I want to see him
Can't be
perform that
dropping-
somewhere like big.
Don't
I'd
be
be
saying
like,
other people's jokes.
huh? I'm not fucking
No.
stealing it. I'm saying it's a good joke.
No,
Credit.
I'm not saying stealing it. Just like you don't want to be like saying other people's jokes
Oh really?
when you're posting. Yeah.
Mm.
But you didn't say his full name. You didn't say the full joke. So that's
Yeah, I
good.
didn't get that far into it. Good thing.
Do that coloring
I hope
book
that-
joke,
You're
dude.
gonna be in a tampon.
Coloring book
That
joke.
coloring book joke that I got, dude. I'm so happy about that one.
Just a fucking mainstay.
I love
Yeah.
that joke so fucking
Yeah.
much. It's so fun to do,
That's been
Yes.
around for a while.
and it hits so well.
Yeah.
It hits so well everywhere. Like I've never.
Why do you have any crayons?
it's it's really good because it gets like I feel like it's really relatable.
That's coming out at the van show. You break that down?
Probably.
It's relatable, and it's relatable on like a bigger scale too. Like that, I feel like there's so many like people who can relate to that, you know,
Oh yeah.
in like red states especially.
Oh, yeah, dude. I did that in a fucking. I did that at the auto bar. which is like a known progressive room, and they loved it. I was like, hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anywhere stamped.
Yeah. Probably their dads too.
Who's hosting the open mic at the van show?
I don't even know yet, dude. You want to do it?
To be determined.
This is the hiring process. This is how organized we are.
This is the interview process. Me and Pickle are jockeying for time.
Hey, Pickle,
that's what this really is.
Pickle, you're gonna be probably sleeping on my futon. You want to host the open mic?
Right? Yeah, I'm probably gonna be real drunk when I do it.
You gotta survive.
We would have it no other
As
way.
long as that's okay.
You gotta survive, Pick. You gotta survive.
Those
I feel
root
like it's
beer
almost-
shots, dude. The root beer shots are so
Pickle, you
hard.
don't have to do the root beer shots.
The Jello shots,
You don't
they're
have
so
to do the
hard.
$1 Jello shots either.
What about the $3 pitchers, whatever they have?
Oh fuck!
Bro, it
Pickle,
should
you
be
don't
a
have to
pre-
drink that though.
It should be a prerequisite at Pep's Pub that you have to be fucked up before you start the open mic.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna really work hard to not get fucked up. I gotta really focus.
We
Last
got
time-
like lights and sounds and shit to worry about.
Yeah,
like,
I
if the
know.
microphone goes out, that's on you.
I know.
Yeah, that's the hardest part about
Remember
that.
to bring the extension cords, right?
I get extension cords. Yeah.
generator?
Yeah,
Yeah.
extension
Yeah.
cords.
My rain.
I was trying to go inside actually. Because of this goddamn cold front.
It's
Why-
been raining.
God is angry about the van show.
Like
God's
3 months.
This thing is so goddamn lucrative. It's gonna ruin his soul and give it to Satan.
No,
to
dude.
ruin the weather.
Maybe the rain stays away for that night. You know what I mean?
No, it's supposed to be like super cold.
Oh.
So I'm like, all right, can we get? I'm trying to get it inside.
You have a bonfire.
But like, yeah, we can do a bonfire. But like, you know how hard it is to get people.
Yeah, when the wind blows,
Yeah, and like
blows the smoke at your face.
right when you're doing
People-
comedy,
But it's
and
gotta
if it's
shift.
not blowing at you, it's blowing at another person sitting in the audience.
Right.
Okay, these are fucking people from rural Pennsylvania.
But like, that's
What if you
it's-
put a
That's
fan
where they hang out, though.
In front of the fire.
Like,
Fan
that's like
in
a
front
good
of the
night
fire.
out.
No,
for that.
no. What we're gonna do is probably do it inside.
That's cool too.
That's what I want because like
That room packed out.
pack that fucking room out, dude.
Dude, fine, man.
The whole fucking thing. Only people that pay for tickets can like sit in the room.
Mm-hmm.
The rest is
but
just,
you could also have people like standing in the back, like in that walkway.
Yeah,
and just
yeah,
like
yeah.
looking through those little holes in the wall.
you know,
That'd be
like,
fucking
all the
cool.
comics have to be outside by the bonfire, waiting to get on.
Like
Yeah,
you
man.
call them in, like you have like a guy, like a runner,
Yeah,
that's like, hey, motherfucker, you're next. And
yeah.
they're just out there getting high.
But it's going to be an
Like, oh,
endurance.
shit.
It's going to be a marathon. You have to be prepared for that. It's probably going to be like 4 hours straight of working. For me,
Yeah.
at least.
Plus the drive.
Yeah, Victoria, me and the lady dabbed up about it. We're like, she's like, you're going to be hammered. I'm going to be driving home with all of your friends in the car because I know you will drive home drunk if I'm not there.
Yeah.
And I was like, me? What? I would never do such a thing.
You have the most perfect support system for this lifestyle.
I would never drive home drunk with 7 people in my car in a 200
Well,
pounds of sound
lap
equipment.
dance
What are you
cashier. I would never do that again.
I would never fall for that trap for the 3rd time. I would never do such a thing.
Yeah, I would never pass out on a military base.
Hey, whoa. Yeah, it's a problem. But you gotta take them where you do,
Yeah.
Just keep soldiering on.
You're a survivor, dude.
That is true.
You're like the cheese in the bottom of the microwave nobody cleans up.
Indeed. I did some stupid shit, dude, drinking. I remember one time I was driving home from the Comedy Zone, and I'm driving a Ford F-250, and I'm driving. I'm like, oh, man, I think I smoked too many cigarettes, and I'm drunk. No. And I threw up out of the side of the truck while I'm going like 45 miles an hour around a turn. Made it home.
Was it a right turn?
Showed
or
up
a
to
left
work
turn?
and used the car wash at the car dealership I worked at.
Call it a day.
And I was like, mission accomplished. No more evidence, But I was always with goal. I had to figure that shit out, dude. You can't be doing that,
Yeah, that's not the move.
Yeah, it depends which way you're turning, whether or not the puke gets on your car.
It looked like someone got their head blown off on the side of it. Somebody with green blood got their head blown off. That's what it looked like on the
Green
side of my
blood.
truck.
You must have been turning right.
I was going, dude. It's all over the side of my fucking face. It was terrible.
I'm surprised you didn't just paint over it.
I had a legendary drunk.
Yeah, well.
2 Tuesdays ago, my buddy graduated from welding school, and I had a Stone Cold Steve Austin night, dude.
Nice.
That's what we were calling it. We were referencing it the whole night.
Drinking Coors Light?
No, Coronas. 7 Coronas. What?
I mean,
Go to the bar. What?
And so
1 lemon drop. What? Some Moroccan guy buying me a pitcher of beer. What? 3 green tea shots. What? Go home. Drink a Pedialyte that you found in the kitchen that wasn't your house. What? Get to the Uber. I actually tried to walk home, and then my friends found me. We're like, "No, you're getting an Uber." But I was just like, I was just gonna walk home.
how far away?
Like a mile and a half. I literally, like, in my drunken state, was like, I'm just gonna leave. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm tired of you guys.
Yeah.
You would have got
It's like
drunk
40
in
minutes
public.
from here. I can make that walk.
I 100% would have gotten the drunk in public.
Yes.
And then but I was blacked out. I don't even remember that. I just wake up in my bed. You know,
That's a
the
good-
old got a new stomach biome
Good for them.
move.
Yeah.
Got a whole new stomach biome. Lost like 15 pounds. You know, and look at me now. Better.
I'm struggling.
Improved.
Folks. I gotta get to bed. I gotta get up early.
Old man.
Oh yeah, I gotta bring my car for an oil change at like 7 a.m.
Oh, good. Yeah, dude. Hey, we get out of here.
Wait, you have to get an oil change in the morning.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a working man, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
In the turtleneck.
That's the real shit you're seeing here.
You guys
Got oil changes in the morning.
making fun of my turtleneck.